Well, we're glad that you chose Coastal. As I was looking over your stuff last night, James, you were the most involved person I have ever seen in the history of Coastal. Let's start and talk about some of those extracurricular activities you were involved with.
One of the first programs I got involved with when I came to Coastal was through Pat Singleton Young's office, Leadership Challenge, which sort of, Coastal has a smaller minority student base here, and part of the program is to get minority students involved on campus, and certainly I think it was a success. But getting involved with Leadership Challenge, first of all, kind of pushed me to do other things. It led to getting involved in attending student government meetings, getting involved with other organizations on campus as well. So if you look for a start, it was with the Leadership Challenge program that freshman year. I kind of got in and hit the ground running.
Now, I think you were the president of the student body?
I had the privilege of serving as the student body president, actually vice president for a year and a half, and another position, speaker pro tem, which is kind of a senate officer in the student senate at
And were you class president too 1 year?
My last year, I was the senior class president for the class of '97.
Oh, you are so modest.
That was
James.
the biggest honor right there, serving as the class president.
What are some of the other activities?
Some of the other activities were my fraternity. One of the another great joy here was starting a fraternity, Pi Kappa Phi fraternity. One of my good friends, who is deceased now, Chad Beatty, was a very good friend, and he led to a lot of my involvement on campus. But he was already a Pi Kappa Phi from Clemson University, and he started us on the bar here with starting a fraternity. And fraternity, and I think, at Coastal Carolina, fraternities are making a good name for themselves. I think so many times people look at the old way fraternities were and not the new way, with service and academics and service to the school and the community. But we've done that, and I think being a part of the fraternity has made me a much more fulfilled person. But I was involved with the fraternity. There was an organization, the Brotherhood of Men, served as secretary with that organization. Obviously, with student government, there were numerous committees that I was a part of. But those were just some of the involvement.
Those were just a few, Jay. Do you see yourself staying in politics?
I do, in one form or another, and whether it's working in public policy sector or even the private sector has a lot of government relationships to it. So in one way or the other, I always see myself kind of involved with in the political arena.
Ultimate goal, James. Ultimate goal in the political world. What is it?
Ultimate goal in the political arena. Obviously, I think one would say being elected president of the United States.
Absolutely.
But my ultimate goal is to be elected to a political office in the future. I think, people have a different sense of politics, but for me, politics is that chance to make a difference. And when you seek elective office, you go in with an agenda, and you go in with an agenda wanting to make folks' lives better, make government better for people. So my ultimate goal is to be in one, whether it's the state legislature, whether it's the United States Congress, it's to be in elective office one day.
James Dukes, our 1997 political science graduate. I'm sure one day you'll be elected. Thank you for being with us today.
Thank you, Robin. Thank you.